Right now at noon, KOAM hopes a cash reward will put a stop to a recent string of copper thieves and fiber vandals.
And we're live in Pittsburgh at the CDL group of companies here on Walnut Street with our new KOAM Skywatch Storm Tracker. We're going to talk about that vehicle for you and today's forecast coming up.
And millions of people with federal student loans now have to pay them back after a key ruling. We've got tips to streamline the process.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
A 4-state communication company is offering a cash reward after a recent string of thefts and vandalism. This is KOAM News at Noon. I'm Tanya Bach. Topping our first 7 minutes, KOAM Telephone Cooperative is offering a $5,000 reward for information leading to an arrest and conviction. Authorities say the thieves are targeting grounding copper, but they're also cutting fiber, which poses a risk to 911 services. Although the copper thefts yield only a few hundreds of dollars, the damage caused by cutting fiber is more significant.
We did create a system on the back side of ours so we can tell right when services are dropped, and those services, once they drop, we will then contact the law, and hopefully within a short amount of time they will be responding to those locations.
The most recent theft happened west of Neck City, Missouri. It resulted in around $30,000 worth of damage. KOAM has reached out to salvage yards with no luck in spotting the copper thieves. The Joplin Police Department says a burglary suspect arrested last week is now missing. Police arrested 33-year-old Jeremy Blevins on June 28th, but he was released from jail before a warrant could be obtained. Authorities say he broke into the Alliance building in Joplin on June 22nd. They believe Blevins stole $730 worth of items and damaged plumbing, causing $1,500 in damages. Prosecutors have now charged Blevins with second-degree burglary and first-degree property damage. A single vehicle crash turns fatal for an Eagle Rock, Missouri man. The crash happened around 6 o'clock Wednesday night on Missouri 86, about 1 mile south of Eagle Rock. An eastbound pickup ran off the right side of the road, returned to the road, and started skidding. The truck then crossed the center line, exited the left side of the road, hit an embankment and then a tree, and overturned. The driver was pronounced dead at the scene. Well, you may have seen it out and about, but today is your chance to get up close and personal with our new Skywatch Storm Tracker and, of course, our Skywatch weather team. KOAM's Chris Warner is live in Pittsburgh with the details.
And we are live at the CDL group of companies here on Walnut Street in Pittsburgh. This is where we're at, and this is what we're showing off. The brand new KOAM Skywatch Storm Tracker. This vehicle is absolutely gorgeous, loaded with features. What you may not be able to tell in the daylight is this lightning. It's reflective. Very special type of paint there. On the inside of this thing, we've got GoPro cameras front and back. We have the ability to go live with this vehicle wherever we are, tracking storms or even just inconvenient weather like snow, for example. And we've got an iPad that keeps us continuously linked with the Skywatch Storm Tracker or the Skywatch Weather Center, so that no matter what we're doing, no matter where we are online with you. So when this thing gets mobile, believe me, you are going to see a significant difference with what we're able to bring you with our weather coverage, whether it's severe weather or winter weather across the 4 states. Speaking of our weather, why don't we take a look outside with one of our MoDOT cameras, one of the MoDOT cameras rather, at 20th and Rangeline in Joplin. And as you can see, we've got ourselves these cloudy skies out there, and if we take a look over at the KDOT camera, I believe at 69 and 520th Avenue, just south of Pittsburgh, you can see it looks nice, but unfortunately, it is still cloudy, but no rain. I say unfortunately because we're not getting much rain out of any of this. The Skywatch Storm Tracker had been showing some rain. We saw that activity rolling in, and then it's just kind of been dying out, leaving us with a few scattered showers across the region. But this is not our only chance of rain. In fact, we are going to have an opportunity for more rainfall across the area as we head into tonight, Saturday, and or Friday and Saturday. For some reason, I keep thinking it's Friday. All right, you can see the low end risk for strong storms off to our south and west. We have the enhanced risk, or the elevated risk, for strong to possibly severe thunderstorms for us on Friday, and a low to elevated risk for us on Saturday. And a very quick look at temperatures around the region. You can see the cloud cover and between the rain. It's managed to keep those temperatures in check for us. Yesterday started at 70, made it up to 84. We're going to have more on your forecast here from Pittsburgh at CDL Group of Companies on Walnut. Make sure you come out. We're here until 1. You can see the Skywatch Storm Tracker. You can meet the KOAM Skywatch weather team. And again, we'll have an update on your forecast, our storm chances as we head into tomorrow and the weekend, and how next week is shaping up here in a few more minutes. Tanya?
All right, sounds good, Chris. And you're out there till 1 o'clock. We'll check in with you in a few minutes. Alarming new allegations involving the January 6th defendant arrested near former President Barack Obama's D.C. home last week. Prosecutors say Taylor Taranto threatened to blow up his van outside a government facility the day before his arrest. Prosecutors also say Taranto targeted Democratic Congressman Jamie Raskin of Maryland, who led Trump's second impeachment. Following his arrest, federal agents say they found 2 guns, hundreds of rounds of ammunition, and a machete inside his van. Against the Biden administration's plan to cancel billions in federal student loans. CBS News business analyst Jill Schleichinger looks at what that means for people who now must resume payments.
The Supreme Court's ruling means 45 million student loan borrowers must start repaying those loans on October 1st. To prepare for that day, make sure that you're in touch with your loan servicer to confirm your personal information, loan amounts, interest rates, and payment plans, and enroll in auto debit, which will keep you on track. If your financial situation has changed, go to studentaid.gov and use the loan simulator to determine if a different repayment plan better meets your needs or if consolidation might help. There are income-based plans as well as public service loan forgiveness programs that can help. President Biden also announced the temporary on-ramp program. For 1 year, starting October 1st, people who miss student loan payments won't go into default, won't be referred to a debt collection agency, and won't take a hit to their credit score. In New York, I'm CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
Well, tens of millions of Americans are facing sweltering temperatures in what's being called the hottest week for the planet. Climate scientists say July 4th was Earth's warmest day on record. Even with half the planet experiencing winter right now, the average temperature climbed to nearly 63 degrees, and it's not falling. Experts say the climate crisis, combined with an El Nino weather pattern and warming temperatures in the Pacific, is pushing new world records. That's a look at today's top stories and weather in our first 7 minutes. Up next on KOAM News at Noon, why some are calling the latest social media option a Twitter killer. And later, we're making a tuna twist in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen. The rivalry between tech billionaires Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk is headed to a new level. Zuckerberg's Instagram released a new app that some are calling a Twitter killer. Danya Bacchus has the details.
Smartphone users everywhere have a new social media option. Instagram, known for pictures and quick videos, now has a new app called Threads that looks a lot like Twitter. Here, you can see Threads on the left and Twitter on the right.
Strategically, intentionally, unashamedly similar to Twitter.
Instagram users can link their current account to the new app and follow the same people.
Instagram has 2 billion users compared to around 250 million of Twitter. So if only 1 in 10 Instagram users tries using Threads, it's overtaken Twitter in the blink of an eye.
Threads is one of several competitors for Elon Musk's Twitter, including Blue Sky from Twitter co-founder Jack Dorsey. Musk is also facing backlash for recent changes.
Since Elon Musk took over, the system itself isn't working as well as it should. Just over the weekend, we saw Twitter go down and then limits put in place for users so that it doesn't break the servers again.
Instagram is part of Meta. Its CEO, Mark Zuckerberg, and Musk have sparred online, recently agreeing to a cage match. and a new jab from Zuckerberg. As Threads was released, he went on Twitter and posted a picture of two Spider-Mans pointing at each other, apparently admitting to the platform similarity. We'll see soon which version people prefer. Danya Backus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
All right, it's like a junior high fight. Still to come on the KOAM News at Noon, Mr. Food.
What happens if we team our pasta salad with tuna salad? We end up with a dish that is summertime perfect and very budget friendly.
But first, we are live in Pittsburgh at the CDL Group of Companies on Walnut to show you our brand new KOAM Skywatch Storm Tracker. We'll have more on that and on your forecast, including those storm chances, when we come back. Welcome back to the KOAM News at Noon. Again, we are live in Pittsburgh at the CDL Group of Companies here on Walnut. And why are we here? Well, we've got hot dogs, we've got sides to go with those hot dogs, and we've got the KOAM Skywatch Storm Tracker vehicle out here. And, of course, meteorologist Sam Lane and meteorologist Doug Hetty both here as well. So make sure you come down here. We are here through 1 o'clock, so approximately another 45 minutes that we'll be here. So make sure you come on down here and take a look at us. And here's the thing. Even though we've got the cloudy skies, it's going to be good weather to come down and see us. It's a little humid, a little warm, but it's not too bad right now. Even though we've had some rain across the area, again, we can live with this, I think. So let's take a look at the MoDOT camera, 20th and Range Line in Joplin. You can see we've got the cloudy skies looking okay so far. And as we take a look, I believe at the camera right on top of the KOAM studios, of course, just south of Crestline. Just kidding. We'll get to that in a minute. This is the KOAM Skywatch Storm Tracker. You can see the rain almost along and south of I-44. We got a few showers up in the Crawford County area just to the west of Pittsburgh. Nothing too crazy, and that's really how it's going to be. We still have that possibility of maybe a strong storm or two later tonight from a complex that's going to be out in northwest Kansas that's going to roll through the area. So we could see maybe some small hail, perhaps some gusty winds out there. However, this is, again, not our only severe threat day. We've got ourselves some additional storms on the way. So let's take a look down the road. We go through the rest of today. We're looking pretty good across the area. The clouds will begin to clear. Could see another couple of pop-up storms, but otherwise not too bad. It's once we head into tomorrow morning that we'll start to see additional thunderstorms out to the west. Now, that's that complex from northwest Kansas that's going to roll through, and as it does so, it'll clear out, and then we'll get another round of showers and thunderstorms. These will be scattered throughout our Friday, and that's going to give us the opportunity for another possible round of strong, maybe severe thunderstorms as we head into our Friday, and then again, potentially into our Saturday as well across the area. So we can, I think, take another look at what we've got in terms of our severe weather risks across the area. But there's those showers and thunderstorms, again, pushing into our Friday across the region. So here's a look at those storm chances tomorrow. Everybody in the area, elevated risk for some strong, possibly severe thunderstorms. Our Saturday, it's a low to elevated risk, but as you can see, it's kind of trending toward the south, which is an indication that these storms are going to be on their way out of the area. All right, our rain chances, again, a little bit low today, and as we head into tomorrow, we're going to see those rain chances start to pick up again with those scattered thunderstorms across the region. Let's take a look now at the MoDOT camera. There it is, 20th and Range Line. Again, cloudy skies out there. Otherwise, we're dry for the time being. And from the KOAM camera on our studios, which is just south of Crestline, you can see same thing, cloud cover across the area. Otherwise, pretty dry, not too bad, a little bit on the muggy side, but something that we can certainly live with here in the 4 states. Right now in Joplin, look at those clouds. They look a little more ominous than what they really are. We're sitting at 78. We do have a heat index of about 80 out there. Dew point, humidity both up, and we've got a calm breeze, so we got that to contend with. Nothing to really help us. 76, though, in Pittsburgh. Feels like 76, but I can tell you it is still a bit on the muggy side out here. And temperatures around the region look about like this. We've got mid-70s for the most part, starting to get into some upper 70s across the area. And again, some of us might even manage to make it up into the mid-80s. We still have a few showers possible, and those will start to clear out under those mostly cloudy skies as we head into this evening. Looking pretty good for our evening. We're going to see lows back into the upper 60s across the area, and we'll actually start to clear out in terms of the clouds around the area. So that's some good news right there. And as we head into the weekend, I know folks at the station are probably yelling at me right now, but you know, you do what you can. We're going to hold on to the 80s in into the weekend. By Monday, though, we're going to be 89. We're going to dry out briefly. Pop-up storm chances return for us Tuesday and Wednesday. And as you can see as well, temperatures begin to climb back into the low 90s as we head into next week. But the one nice thing, despite any heat on that forecast, is we have rain chances. So again, we are here at the CDL Group of Companies in Pittsburgh on Walnut. We are showing you this. It's over there. The KOAM Skywatch Storm Tracker. Of course, myself, meteorologist Sam Lane, and meteorologist Doug Heddy, all out here with you until 1 o'clock. So make sure you come by, get some free food, check out the car, and you can check out the guys, too, because they're pretty cool for the most part. Me, not so much, but they're pretty cool. Tanya?
All right, thanks, Chris. And the best thing, it's so much cooler than it was this time last week. Well, stick around. We are making a tuna twist salad after the break. What happens when you combine a pasta salad and a tuna salad? Well, you get a tuna twist, and that's what we're making in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
During the summer, with all that's going on, it seems we're always looking for recipes that are light, quick to throw together, and if they're budget friendly, all the better. So with that said, let me share with you an amped up pasta salad that is main dish worthy. We start by cooking some pasta twists like normal. Once they're tender, we drain them and rinse them well. And if you don't have pasta twists, almost any pasta will work. While that finishes draining, we mix together some mayo, a good amount of apple cider vinegar, and a bit of black pepper. Next, we add the pasta to this, along with a large can of tuna that we've drained and flaked, a package of frozen peas that we've thawed, some chopped celery, red onion, and a little bit of dill. The nice thing about this is there are no rules. Want to use rice wine or red wine vinegar? Fine. Have other veggies on hand? Feel free to add them to the mix. Once it chills, it's ready to serve as a light summer dinner, or bring it to a potluck and watch it be the first thing to disappear. The recipe for what we call tuna twist is online and ready to add to your summertime lineup. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a twisted, easy way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Here's a look at our 4-state market prices.
All right, we're looking at temperatures low to mid 80s today. A few scattered showers possible. More thunderstorms for us tomorrow. Could be strong, possibly severe. Maybe some strong storms for us on Saturday. Thunderstorms will wrap up by Sunday. We'll go hot for Monday. Temperatures climbing in the low 90s. More pop-up storms next week. And don't forget to come see us, CDL Group of Companies on Walnut Street in Pittsburgh. See our storm tracker, meet the team. We're here until 1.
All right, you stay cool out there, Chris. Well, coming up tonight at 5, the Food and Drug Administration is set to decide today whether to make an Alzheimer's drug widely available to the public. We'll have the latest on leukemia in Health Watch. Plus, the owner of a Joplin nursery is making it his mission to beautify West 7th Street businesses, and some Medical Lodge veterans take to the skies while riding in historic planes over Pittsburgh. Join us for those stories and much more tonight on the KOAM News at 5. And thank you for joining us for KOAM News at noon. The rest of the team will see you right back here at 5 o'clock.